Good morning. How's it going? I'm Jason DeRusha. Welcome to the Thursday edition of the CBSN Minnesota Morning Update. So nice to have you spending some time with us on what's turned out to be a little bit of a snowy morning. We had those kind of flurries flying around in the air and not doing much to mess with anybody. But here, as we come to you live at 7:34, there are some problems out there. I'll show you that in a minute. First, the weather forecast from Riley for the Twin Cities. It's going to be windy and cold. That's kind of the weather story today. It was so blustery yesterday, and it's going to be the same deal today, but temperatures cooler. So feel that chill right around 31 degrees tonight, clear and cold. But we're just in this sort of windy stretch. And the flurries that have been flying around are affecting the roads right now. Let me show you 94 and Cedar Avenue. You see this spin out here right at the bottom of the on-ramp. This is like right by Cedar Riverside area. And so we've seen a couple of these popping out. I'm going to flip through a couple of our traffic cameras just so you can get a sense. You know, this is, well, it's not the same weather conditions everywhere. So some of you watching this right now are probably thinking, like, what is DeRusha talking about? Like, it's not that bad out there. But, you know, some of the roads, you see that snow here at 394 and 94 right in the downtown Minneapolis area. You can see the snow on the shoulder. How about we pop over to 169 and Medicine Lake Road, and there you can see like not as much snow, right? So it's sort of different depending on where you're at, heading up more towards Maple Grove. This is 169 and Bass Lake Road. Here's kind of 94, 494. So you kind of get the picture, but throughout the Twin Cities, we are dealing with some of this weather, and you know, there's the swath of snow kind of going on a diagonal, and if you widen out, live traffic camera, again, this at 7:35 this morning, the snow that's out there. So most of it just flying around, not landing, not causing too many problems. But you see those exclamation points. Those are various spinouts or stalls throughout the Twin Cities, all of them lining up in the area where snow is falling. So be aware of that as you head out. It should be gone by tonight, but then again, we didn't say it was going to snow yesterday night, and it was flying like crazy. So, you know, we're doing our best. These kind of things sometimes pop up depending on the moisture in the atmosphere. Let's talk about today, Give to the Max Day. If you have ever interacted with a nonprofit in Minnesota, they are sending you an email today urging you to be a part of this. We visited Second Harvest Heartland. Here's Secondhand Hound. So lots of great nonprofits all throughout the Twin Cities. And already this morning, we checked live on their donation board. $14 million plus raised for 4,300 different organizations. You can donate today. You could always donate directly, but if you donate through givemn.org, you have the chance to kind of, you know, win matching grants and different things that your favorite nonprofit may have going on. One thing I like to do on this day is have other people share their favorite charities or nonprofits, because maybe you got 50 bucks you can toss to an organization that you haven't heard of or a cause that you haven't thought about. So that's what we want to hear in the comments today. Give a shout out to your favorite, why you like it, why people should support it. And we will read through some of those in a moment, hopefully help raise a little bit of money here on the CBSN Minnesota Morning Update. Right now, COVID, the #1 story in Minnesota. We, as a state in Minnesota, dealing with one of the worst COVID outbreaks in the nation. It's so bad that the federal government is sending help to relieve some of our hospital workers. The state saying the increase in COVID patients filling the hospitals, along with people who are just normally in the ICU, have intensive care units with only 46 beds available. Now, throughout the state, I think there are about 1,200 or 1,300 beds normally. So that is, that's tight. That's tight. Federal government sending that help to Hennepin Healthcare in Minneapolis and St. Cloud Hospital. We'll be watching as it's day 3 of jury deliberations in Kyle Rittenhouse's homicide trial. Yesterday's defense asked for a mistrial. Again, this is what defense attorneys do sometimes. They were upset about only getting a lower resolution copy of a video that was shown in court, and then the prosecution played this high res video. So they said, look, we didn't get the chance to fully examine it, and then it's introduced as evidence, so this isn't fair. The judge tabled this request and said he's not going to rule in the middle of jury deliberations. If it's a guilty verdict, he'll take it under consideration. Downtown Minneapolis today is an exciting day as all of us have the chance to do something we haven't done in 4 years, and that is go shopping at the Dayton's building. The department at Dayton's officially opens this morning. They did a little media preview that we're sharing some of the images from right now. 33 local vendors will sell their items there. You know, this building, we've talked about it this week. It's been a downtown anchor since 1902. So many of you have special memories of going to visit Santa or going to see the holiday windows, Christmas lights, all of that. But, you know, it went on this journey. It was Marshall Field's, and then it was Macy's, and nobody was happy with Macy's. And then it was nothing. It's been closed since 2017. Now the upper floors are retail and, I'm sorry, they're all office space. They used to be retail. Barely anyone's leased it yet, but 10% leased. Lots of space in there, but kind of cool. They'll unveil what's behind this panel. They are doing the Christmas windows, the holiday windows, and they will unveil that at 11 this morning, so that should be cool. The Academy Award for Publicity Stunt goes to Arby's Vodka. Well done. Fallon, Minneapolis ad agency, teaming up with Arby's. And this has gotten so much publicity because it's that combination. It's curly fry vodka or crinkle fry vodka. You choose your choice. I know the people at Tattersall. This is not going to be disgusting. But if you want, this is probably perfect for using in a Bloody Mary. So your crinkle fry is going to have a little more of a seasoned flavor to it, just like the crinkle fries do. And the crinkle fry will probably be a more traditional potato vodka flavor. Goes on sale at 9 this morning in Surdyk's. I'm sure they'll sell out fast. It's online at 11 this morning. I wonder if people are lined up there in the snow right now. I wouldn't be surprised if they were. Very smart PR move, designed to draw attention to the fact that Arby's now, along with the curly fries, has crinkle fries. Pretty, just genius all the way around, don't you think? This is kind of a big deal if you've ever broken your iPhone. I don't know if you guys really want to fix it, right? You're going to get like the little screws and kind of open up your iPhone and like, oh, I'm going to replace my own screen. I don't think so. But there's been a lot of action in Congress and in the courts saying, look, this is ridiculous that Apple won't give anyone a manual, won't let anyone fix their devices themselves. And so Apple is now going to sell parts and post manuals online so you can fix, batteries and cameras on your iPhone, cracked screens, that sort of stuff. The battery replacement might be nice. I still don't know if I want to go opening up a $1,000 pocket computer, but it certainly should make things easier for like the cell phone repair type companies that have been sort of doing this unauthorized. Now they'll be able to do it for sure. At first, only iPhone 12 and 13, but it'll roll out to other models. If you have the iPhone 4 still, come on. If you break it, that's on you. Also, kudos on keeping that phone alive this long. President Joe Biden's new infrastructure law includes some investments in electric vehicles. And we're all waiting, this is supposedly going to take off. I hope it does. I'm excited. My next vehicle, my intent is for it to be an electric vehicle. And some of you think like electric vehicle, kind of lame, like probably just like doesn't have much oomph to it. Well, see what, here's President Joe Biden burning rubber. Joe Biden. You got your aviators on, you're in a Hummer, and you're gonna let it rip, aren't you? President visited a General Motors electric vehicle plant. He stopped at a couple different places promoting his infrastructure bill and the money going to that. Hummer. Is the Hummer going to be back? I thought we were rid of that abomination. Yes, it's back as electric, but thanks, Addie. I know, we just showed video of it. Like, of course it's back as electric. I'm just wondering if people are going to buy it. Yeah, all right, sad news. Let's pour one out for Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. hey guys, we decided to end our romantic relationship, but our love for one another as humans is stronger than ever. Because that's what happens when you end a romantic relationship. Usually when you break up with someone, it's at your peak of love. We started our relationship as best friends, which is true. And they'll continue to be best friends. I hope so. I hope so. Don't you, like all of you guys watching this, when you broke up with your best friend who became your lover, I'm sure you're still great buddies, right? No? All right. Maybe these kids can work it out. We hope so. Either way, the music's going to be good, right? From both of them. Can't wait for the next drops from both of those artists. Egg McMuffin turns 50 today, and we're rolling back the prices to the original price when it launched. 50 years ago, what? That would have been 1971? Is that right? Yeah, 63 cents is what it sold for. They kind of release these images of some of the hacks that they claim McDonald's customers have done to the Egg McMuffin. To me, it feels a little like they're teasing what perhaps might be new items. There's like a chicken sandwich Egg McMuffin, which I bet would be really popular. You got to use the app to get the discount, and only today, only today. Starbucks with a freebie you might want to know about, a free limited edition red reusable cup. Their holiday cups are always so popular, so they're doing it with a reusable cup, which is nice. So you order a holiday or fall drink, and you get the new cup. So that's fun. All right, let's talk about nonprofits. Today is Give to the Max Day in Minnesota. Just be aware, like if you go through Give to the Max, there's a fee added to that. It's like a 6.9% fee. A lot of people who use the platform and give online decide to cover the fee, so it's no big deal. But just know that if you donate directly through a charity, they have a fee too. Is it 6.9%? No, it's probably closer to 4 or 5. But if you're not covering it, so anyway, just bear that in mind as I tell you, because we talk about Give the Max Day. And just want you to be informed about it. Let's talk about your favorite nonprofits, because if you're looking to give to someone, Leanne says, how about the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, Minnesota and Dakota chapter? Oh, her 2 sons have CF, so how wonderful that you're able to get the support from the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Thanks, Leanne. Great place to donate to. Suzanne loves to give to habitat protection causes and community food programs. Excellent. Thanks, Suzanne. Appreciate that. Joe, Make-A-Wish, Minnesota. Joe's 7-year-old son hosts a fundraiser for them. 4th annual Santa Photos for a Cause to benefit Make-A-Wish. I love it. Thanks, Joe. Here's Maggie, Special Olympics. I've done some sports and other things with the organization, and she loves being an athlete and loves anything with a dog. So pet adoption nonprofits. Yeah, so many great pet nonprofits. Thanks, Maggie. Here's Brian and Mary Jo. Cedar Cultural Center, terrific nonprofit. Lots of good roots music from around the world. Great nonprofit organization. Yeah, those theater organizations, pets. And as always, on this day, we give to our favorite Max, Mike Max. I like to buy him a cup of coffee today. It's from the heart, from the heart. Thanks for watching the Morning Update from CBSN Minnesota. We'll see you tomorrow.